Hello everyone, this is CGNovo992 and today I have a new squad builder to upload. Now this is actually going to be from the web app because my PVR is upstairs and it's kind of on the fritz, so I'm actually going to just do this straight from the web app until I sort out my PVR problem, so apologies for that. But anyway, we're running the 4-2-3-1 wide formation. I think that's with the left mid and right mid. And we're going to start off with the goalkeeping position, and that is going to be the legend that is Lloris. Now he is pretty damn good actually. I think it was who was it again? I think it was Gaz that left in the comments saying how good Tim Howard was. I have actually used him in the squad. He's actually very good as well. So if you don't have enough for Lloris, definitely try it Howard because he's one of the best. He's just, I would say Lloris is better than him, but of course there's like a 25k difference, and he is actually pretty damn good. I picked him up for 25k. I'm not sure about his prices. I'm not really going to do a sort of price etc at the end of these anymore because the prices are going to fluctuate so much right now because it is like the first few weeks. So you're not really sure what you're going to get for the price, but I've actually got to be honest, I'm pretty pleasant with him. 25k is a lot, especially when I had Howard and he was doing a pretty damn good job. But of course you're going to see a sort of theme of this squad, so you're going to probably know why I've ended up choosing him. Now my right back is going to be Kyle Walker, another Spurs player. This is actually going to be a really biased squad. You're going to be pretty mad at this maybe. But anyway, he's got 92 pace, 78 defender and a 78 heading. His heading seems a bit of a lie. He's very good in the air, which was a big improvement from last year. I've got the engine chemistry style on him, by the way, and he has played quite a lot of games for me actually. I picked him up for 13k. I think his price has gone up again, but the prices are going to fluctuate so differently, so there's not really much point in talking about prices. The next player, as you can probably see, is going to be, not a freaking clue how to say this name, but this is going to be basically a whole Spurs squad. Now I was going to do a club squad builder on this, but this is what I normally do every FIFA. If you've ever noticed, I always make a squad that I really want to play with, and then I make my coins, and then I go and make the national squad builders and the sort of hybrid squads that you like to see. So this is what's going to be my very first squad. So it's going to be a squad that I want to play with a lot of games to get enough coins. So the centre back, I've actually used him, and I thought he was going to be pretty weak, but I've put this anchored card on him, and that's just sort of boosted him so good. Him and Vertonghen, who's actually going to be my next centre back, make an absolute brilliant partnership. Probably the best defensive partnership that I've actually used right now. I did try Vidic earlier, that he's going to be in a squad builder that's coming up, so I'm not going to talk too much about him. But them two are absolutely fantastic. I have got some rotations on the bench. You could probably see his name right there is Kabul, and I've got Dawson as well, but I'll talk about them when I get to the bench. But this is my best, for the people that's won the most amount of games for me, this is going to be for position by position. So the left back is going to be Danny Rose, of course. 82 pace, 72 defend, and 62 heading. Again, that's pretty harsh on his heading because he did win a few headers from me, which was strange because he is very small. But much like Walker, he's got good pace, goes up and down the flanks, and he has got a few assists for me, I think. Yeah, he has a couple of assists from winking on those corners. My first centre defensive mid for the Spurs squad is going to be, yeah, I think I played Dembele that side. Dembele, and he is just unbelievable. And he's actually got that high attacking work rate, so that works out as well. I've got to be honest, his price was pretty low actually. I'm pretty surprised, but I had to convert him from a centre attacking mid to centre defensive mid, so that probably cost around about 8 or 9k. In fact, no, it'd been more, maybe about 10k as well. So I've actually spent a lot more on this card than probably if I was just going to play him in the centre attacking mid role. But I've got the engine chemistry style on him as well, and also I've got the anchor card on the two centre defensive mids. Him, and I think the best partnership for the centre defensive mids for Spurs is going to be Sandro, and I've got the powerhouse trait on him. He is just an absolute beast, and much like he is in real life, doesn't lose many 50-50s, so strong, got that high defensive work rate, just brilliant for the back areas. He's got great defensive header in as well, tracks back, while Dembele pushes forward, he slots back sort of in this position right here, and it works out pretty damn good. I've actually got, who else have I got on the bench there? Yeah, I've got Paulinho, and I played a lot of games with Paulinho as well, but I think I'm thinking who I won the most games with playing for position, and this is going to be Sandro. I've won the most games with Sandro playing there. My centre attacking mid is going to be my little maestro, and that is going to be Christian Eriksen. Absolute phenomenal player. People are starting to finally listen. If you've been a long time subscriber of me, I've been sort of raving about this guy for like the last 2 years in FIFA and in real life as well. So I can't actually believe that he still plays for Spurs. But anyway, he's probably by far the best player in the squad. He's just phenomenal for me. Oh, fail. Anyway, yes, he is absolutely brilliant for me. 83 pace, doesn't really matter because he's got such good attacking work rate. He's got high attacking and low defensive, so he's always running in and around the right area at the right time. He's got 5-star weak foot, so he can shoot with either foot. Let's move on to the left back now, and that's probably my dog in the background that you can hear. Oh, that's a wee spoiler for the next squad. Anyway, we've got the informed Sigurdsson. Now, informed Sig, I wish he was like what he was in real life. Got high attacking work rate and high defensive. He's got medium. So sometimes when I'm doing quick counter attacks down this wing with Dembele, Kyle Walker, and the person playing right mid, he can sort of get left behind and sort of just because he's not got the fastest pace, but it isn't all about pace this year. But he's positional. He's not that great, but he has chipped in for a few goals for me, and his free kick is very damn good. When I get the hang of the free kicks in this game, I'm going to be sort of. He's going to be the man I'm going to turn to. The right mid is going to be Lamela. No probably surprise about there. I do not like Aaron Lennon in this game. I think I posted that on Twitter. I didn't like him. He's got 8 pace, 8 shooting, pretty good damn stats, 8 dribbling. He's been demoted from a 5-star skiller, which is very disappointing, but it has chipped in with a solid 6 goals in 19 games and only cost me 5.2. If you're thinking why have I got them two for so cheap, I bought them when I was doing my web app trading, basically. And my striker is going to be probably no surprise because it's definitely... Oh, Pizzini! There's going to be absolutely no surprise about that because you all know I hate Jermaine Defoe in real life as well. And that is going to be Soldado. 19 games, 27 goals, only cost me 7k. Absolute phenomenal player. He's got the sniper trait on him, got the marksman trader on the left and right mid. He's just finishes and he scores. Doesn't do it much like sort of nothing. He just hangs about the box and he just scores with either foot. So on the bench, as I previously mentioned, got Kabul, and he is actually pretty strong as well. How many games? Yeah, I played 7 games with him before I ended up using my Romanian centre back. And what's the difference between them both? He's probably a lot stronger, but he's a lot quicker, and that's sort of because when Kyle Walker, what I was doing is when I was pushing really forward with them two, these two would push up to these sort of areas, and then they would come into the middle. But I was getting counter attacked a lot, and he's very good positionally, but he's not got the great pace, so he sort of covers for that. And I know that everyone says it's not about pace this year, but it definitely is, because he's made the massive difference between Kabul and him. So, if you can believe it, Kabul's actually too slow for the squad. Someone who I really enjoyed playing, I think I played a lot of games. Yeah, 7 games with, and that's Dawson. I don't know why he's got a trait card on him. That's not his original stats, but he's pretty good as well. I did use him before I ended up being able to afford Kabul, etc. But I really liked him. He's only let down with that would I'd say is he's obviously his lack of pace. I think he's got 52 pace, so that's pretty disappointing. But overall, if you're just looking for, if you've got someone next to him that's fast, like he could slot in there, because I'm not buying any fitness cards. I'm just swapping them. So I've played with Dawson and him in the centre backs for Dawson and Kabul, and he covers his pace, but he's so good strength wise. Capu is another strong centre defensive mid. I think he's played 8 games. Yeah, he has. Very good. He's got high defensive work rate, and I think it's medium attacking work rate. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So he makes. I've played him in there and in there. Doesn't really matter which side. I don't think. Yeah, I've got him in the basic trait. The left wing, as I've swapped it a couple of times for Sigurdsson. That's going to be Chadley. Pretty solid player. Big, strong. Not the fastest, but he's good. He's strong enough to hold off the play, and he's got a not bad shot. I think. Have I scored with him? No, I haven't. I think I've hit the post a couple of times. He's been close, but he's a pretty good. This guy isn't a Spurs player, but I just love this guy. He is pretty good. He's got 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, I believe that is. Does it tell you here? No. But he's very good. So pick him up. He's not a Spurs player, but he's sort of the one that's sort of going to be my BPL squad when I eventually make it. I'm just making this squad right now to have fun with, to make enough coins. Player I've already mentioned, very strong player, scores his goals, but because he's got high. Oh my god. Because he's got high attacking work rate and only medium defensive, that can be sometimes frustrating. Townsend, I've played a lot of games with actually. He's got an unbelievable chest. He chested it down, just volleyed it right in the top corner. It was probably. I wish I was recording it, but like I said, my PVR isn't really working right now. So I'll highlight. I've made a sort of road to glory that I recorded before my PVR started on the fritz. So it's gonna be coming up in the next couple of days when I have time to edit, etc. But right now, I've just been playing the cups and sort of building up my coins like I do every year, so I can make you those squad builders you'd love to see. He's really good player. I love cutting him from the right to hit a long shot. He's very good at long shots. Definitely try him out. And wait a minute, this just would not be a CG Novo squad. Hold the phone. How do I add a player? I bought him just for this reason. You ready? I know these are all really chopping at the bits in there. There's the man. There's the legend. Pizzini. And I can't find AVB anywhere. So this is going to be the squad. This is my make this coin squad. That's what I would do, and I suggest you do that too. If you're looking to make coins, build a squad you want to play a lot of games with, so you're not going to just get bored of and sell. This is my squad, lads. If you leave it down below if you like the squad, and what league do you want to see next. I'm thinking about either making a BPL squad or a German league squad, so which one would you rather see next? And that's going to be it for today, lads. And as always, I've been CJ Novo 92. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.